What's up, guys? Good morning, jerk offs. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. As you come in, say hello. Just chilling, getting the kids all ready. We got a birthday party to go to in a couple hours. How's everybody doing this morning? What is this on a Sunday morning? January the 2nd day of 2022. I hope everybody's day was going well. What's up, Grant? Good morning, dude. Just packing a bowl, packing my corn cob. Well, I'm cleaning it right now, but about to get it packed. Anybody wants to come up? The links are in the chats. All right. Sorry, man. Bored as fuck. 5 more days of quarantine. Dude, I feel that. Quarantine sucked. I was ready to get the hell out of there. I mean, not quarantine for the most part, anyways, by myself. Anyway, but not being able to do anything because I couldn't, not because of my free will, definitely sucked. What's up, everybody coming in? As you come in, say hi. Enjoying this morning. I already went to my dad's, did the dogs. What's up? Fed and watered the dogs. What's up, Nuke? Yo, yo. Good to see you this morning, brother. Dude, I can't sit still. I know. I dig it. I feel you, especially you. You're a go, 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 go guy. If you weren't fucking quarantined, dude, I was gonna take you to that hockey game I went to, but it was a good time. What up, masshole? Good morning. Mel, just so you know, Grant, yeah, it's Nuke. Melvin Bishop. I knew a guy named Melvin once, besides Duke, Nuke. Yeah, he says, I can't see Grant sitting still. I know, right? No fucking way. The most still I see him is when he's. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Can we call you Melvin instead of Nuke? That's why he didn't introduce us as to himself as with his real name. He's like, nah, just call me Nuke. Melvin's one of those names where, yeah, you could get made fun of for it, but it's one of those old school names that I like that. Those old school names like Melvin or fucking Herbert. Those are just like they remind me of old folks for sure. There's some other names like Stormy. I had a grandpa named Stormy. It's alias as well. We don't even know this dude's name. I kid. I stick with Nuke. Yeah, Nuke is sick. I like Nuke. That's my YouTube name. Melvin's, yeah. Well, fuck. Dude, Grant, all you gotta do is look in the computer and you'll find out his real name. You're Melvin, then or Nuke or whatever rolls out of my face. Call him George. Our friend George. I gotta find my layer. Yes, there she is. We got a Planet 13 lighter. If you haven't ever been to Las Vegas, it's the biggest dispensary in the country for sure, but I think it's the world. It's like Scott. I'm not. My little brother's name is Scott, and my old stepdad's name is Scott, and he's a dick. One of my best friends' name is Scott. Too many Scotts. Are you a Steve? Hmm. He's a Stevie. You ever met a guy named Stevie? His real name was Stevie. T-Rup's probably still sleeping if I had to guess. I'll get your real name, Nuke. Really? Nuke is legit. I like working with you, both of y'all. What up, squirrels? Good morning, sir, ma'am. I almost called you sir. Good morning, CSL. Also, thank you, squirrels and CSL and whoever else was in there last night when I went on Two Downs Instagram with him, and we had a nice, good conversation, really good conversation last night about a little bit before 9 o'clock. I appreciate you all coming in and joining us. I know he did you worldwide. That's the first time he's probably had people in Canada and uh Australia and all over the country, and he was like, "Wow, you really are out here." It's just nice to see you guys support everything we do. It's very humbling, and I fucking love you guys for that, no matter what it is. What up, Robert? You guys should shoot archery with me. Oh, that yeah, a guy shoots Stevie. Josh, how's the roads? I mean, they're not incredibly bad for your car. They're probably not that good. I'm sure the main roads are. I haven't been out in Newport right now, so that like the main road is okay, but then the side roads are. I threw my shit in four-wheel drive because they're covered in ice. So just take it slow, be safe. The roads do have ice on them. Morning. Added him. You added two down. Hell yeah. Now, in case those of you that don't know, Two Down's the guy that was doing the freestyle over the beatbox that T-Rut was doing that one time. He's a really good dude. Really got a good heart on him. Really cares. When my grandpa died and I was going through it for that week, he reached out. Didn't have to. He was on it, in Miami doing his own thing, and he reached out just like many of you guys did. It's just I appreciate every fucking one of you. What's up, Rita? I stay home days like this with my car. Yep. Don't get all emotional on a Sunday. From soup to nuts, we love you, boys. Thank you. I just turned down cash money to lift totes for my sister. She's still shocked. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anybody wants to come up, I'm about to drop the link in all the posts in all the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I'm gonna start going live on Instagram a little bit more. We're gonna starting this year. We're gonna start like we did in the beginning. I don't know if many of you were there for the very beginning, but we went hard as a motherfucker. We're gonna get back to it. Grant can't give you a hug for a week, so no crying. I know, right? And that's one thing that I am completely grateful for is all the friends I already had, but all the friends I've made over this year. Cold blooded, good morning. all the friends that shit, not just me, but we've all made over this year. And that's your Instagram was probably hacked because it was attached to your Facebook, bro. Mass likes Insta better than YouTube. Yeah, he does. But I'm super grateful for you guys and all of my friends I've met, the new people I've met this year, and manifesting this life that we are creating right now. It's bringing in the people that I want in my life and the people that really care, that do reach out when you're sad, that do notice when things aren't right, even when you mask them. You know, and I'm a pretty good masker at times. There's just, you guys see it. You guys know me. You guys know when I'm sad. You guys know when I'm happy. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're there, even if it's just for an ear. Cold blooded. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Glitter bongs. I'm pulling my corn. Hey, I'll do it right. I'll do it right. I'll pull my cob pipe out. And I'll put, oh, it's backwards. And I'll put this boy back on. I got a cleaner. That's why I haven't been wearing it. I need a lint roller. TWP popcorn. What's good? What's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. Got a top hat. It's dirty. Oh man, good to see you, TWP. Mask it. You hurry it till you bury it until it blows your ears out. Yeah, you're right. I do. I do. And that's one thing, like recently I've been trying to be more open and honest and vulnerable with my feelings and with my emotions, because I know it's not good to keep it inside. It's just I really do not know how to talk to people when I feel like that. I just want to be left alone. Like, yeah, I know what's the best for me is to come out and hang out with Grant and fucking smoke and talk, because really it does help. It really does help. But in that moment, I'm sure you know, it's like, fuck everybody. I just want to be alone. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to sit in my sorrow. And that's not a good thing. But I know that. You Squirrel says I got 110 subs. Hell yeah, squirrels. What? When did this happen? My hair? Yeah. What was it? 2 days ago? New Year's Eve. I dyed it. Yeah, you know. You know squirrels. On this snowy, beautiful, snowy day. You know I had to pull out my Frosty the Snowman gear. It's majestically funky. Got to have those few people you can let it out to, and the others get to wonder what's wrong. Well, even dude, even at work, man, that's just another reason to love trappers, to love my job is everyone. I mean, I don't mask my, if I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm sad, I'm sad, and everybody fucking knows it for the most part, unless I'm trying to mask it, but it's hard. And everybody knew I wasn't feeling it. Everybody knew I was upset for that week, and just like the amount of love that you all showed me, not only you, Grant, but all the girls that worked there, and reached out after we worked the one day and was like, "Hey man, I know you're going through some shit, and if you wanted to talk, you would have. So I was just letting you be you." I appreciate it all. All the girls giving me hugs. Work. You all come together and put a pot together to get me some flowers and shit. Like, that's the stuff that means the world to me. That shows me like I'm not doing job for no reason. What up, Rosin?
Everybody's gonna leave you hanging up here, so I thought I'd join you.
Hey,
Give you
I'm
some
doing good
company.
today. 15 minutes and there's been no dead air.
No, you're doing good.
Uh,
Hopefully my
are you,
mic ain't
what's up,
fucked.
Jenny? But that's how I like work. Trappers are just, you got everybody at Trappers. I fucking love every one of you guys. You guys are like family. and you all been there forever, and I come in and you treat me like I've been there forever, and that's just awesome, man. I appreciate every one of you guys. To bring others down, the key is open communication, not to just feel better or to get over it. It's a feel. It's to feel and process it positively. And you're right. And that's one thing that I don't do is process positively. I mean, fuck. For one of my grandpas died. We'll call it 10 years ago. It was probably 15 at this point. And I, for real, did not process it or cry about it until the last year while I was tripping, and it finally hit me like, dude, I was finished at that time, and wasn't talking to anybody. Grandpa died, and I didn't make it to his funeral or anything, and it's like it was all hitting me in that moment. 15 years later, and it's like I need to process things better, and it, so it doesn't all pile up and hit me and like take me down like it did. Because that's my issues. I don't know how to process things properly. 14 years being around the same people, you just stepped in and got the love. We all care about our trap family. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate you guys all been there 20 years, 14 years, however fucking many, forever. And I'm the new guy, been there for a couple months, and you guys just treat me like I'm fucking family. Like I've been there for as long as you guys, and can't appreciate it enough. What the hell, you got a
Like,
squirrel over here?
and then all of a sudden you're quiet every day and you got this look on your face like you don't want to hear some of the things that are about to be said to you. It's noticeable, man.
Yeah.
But good to see you in better spirits. It really is.
I gotta back out real quick. I'm getting like there's weird feedback. It's like a chipmunk talking back to me. I'll be right back.
Could have been my mic. Might not have been yours.
Uh,
But if you're getting feedback, let me know. I gotta adjust shit. I hate this computer.
well, it was on my end. Sometimes when I'm on the phone, the audio messes up. It was sounded. I was talking, and you know how sometimes you hear yourself. Well, I couldn't understand what I was saying. It was chipmunky.
Mm. Oh, it does sound better.
Yeah, a lot better. We are here to be open so we can cope with that. Yep, those down moments. That's right, Squirrel.
I got a plant that I'm trying. Well, 2 plants. Green crack. It's seeded. There's gonna be thousands of seeds in it.
Oh fuck yeah! I got a whole bag of seeds from the ones I grew.
It's not a. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know whether they were stress seeds or they were just already,
Pollen in the air.
already there.
Pollen can get trapped a mile.
I had neighbors growing, so it could have been.
Did you notice any bananas on your plant?
No, none.
Pollen might have came from somewhere else. Yeah.
Grant says I don't like walking around bricks. I put a helmet on and run into that brick wall and bust a hole through it.
I feel like if you bury something for too long, so much time will go by that it won't really matter. Or even if you tried to bring it up, it'd be so much time had went by that it would almost be childish to bring back up sometimes.
It just depends what it is. Like I said, that story about my grandpa, one of my grandpas, I buried it. I buried it all, and it come roaring back 10 fucking years later. I start opening up, and I believe that was the moment that I started opening up little by little, and now recently it's just been like a waterfall because it does help to talk, to be able to talk to people. And even I've always grown up, I would write in a journal my feelings, whether no matter like how foul they were, whether I wanted to burn someone's house down or whatever it was, I'd write it down.
Write that shit down. I wouldn't write that down.
And then burn it. I'd burn it.
Not buried.
Yep, because one time I wrote shit like that down in a notebook and I didn't burn it. Dad found it and was like, dude,
Question about it all. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? Do you need to see a counselor? Like, no,
Tried to
this is
write
how I process
freestyle
it.
down in high school, and
Yeah,
it was nasty shit on some paper, and my mom found it. Fucking threw that shit in the trash. Ripped just those pages out, doing the trash. I was like, oh fuck, hide that shit.
it holds a space in your head, needs to be addressed. Yep. Good morning,
Yeah.
Trisha. I literally feel like I made so many bad decisions and choices trying to cope or not cope with losing my first husband. I'm a runner from my emotions. And, so am I a lot of the times. And that's me and Two Down were talking last night. And like, it's, you're supposed to feel, you're supposed to have emotions. This is normal. It's normal to have your ups and downs. It's normal to be happy. It's normal to be sad. It's normal to be upset. Like, it's important to process those feelings so that we know we're human. That's the special part of being human, good or bad. That's that's our mind.
Matt's my therapist. I have chats with him, unload shit that I don't unload on others. Maybe
Yeah.
I shouldn't do that all the time, though. When someone takes all your bad energy or something you got going on, and they're always trying to fix something for you, it can overload them, can
Yep,
bring them down. So
that's true. Because really, like real life, it's an energy exchange. And too much bad energy in one person, even it's almost like the Green Mile. It's almost like the Green Mile when John Coffey takes the infection out of fucking the cop. He
when you
pulls that
release
infection out
bugs,
and he lets all them bugs out of his mouth and he collapses because it was just a little too much of that negative energy entered his body. He couldn't take it. The same kind of thing happens to us when we take too much on. I feel. Grant says I couldn't stay sober if I didn't talk about shit. I'd drink tomorrow without expressing myself.
I try to stay away from drinking if I can, but I
Same.
do it a couple times a year.
All good, asshole. All good. He had a call. We're just talking about being open and honest with your emotions and whatever else comes up, to be honest. But that's what we're talking about right now.
Care of our minds. Yeah.
Most people run from their emotions. Trisha. Most people scared of them and their own thoughts. Yeah, that's the truth. The more you're comfortable with your own thoughts, the more you're comfortable with, the more you can handle everything that comes at you from the outside. Because when you're down and shitting on yourself, it doesn't take like for example, T-Rup ripping on me all day long, every other day. I'm cool with it. We can go back and forth and rip on each other. I don't give a shit what he says. When I'm in that type of mood, like I was last week or the week before, it's like I don't even want to hear him talk. I don't want to hear. Don't fucking crack jokes. I know you're trying to make me laugh, but you're just gonna piss me off ragging on me. At that point, make some jokes, but don't make me your target right now.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can take a little teasing every now and then, but don't make me the topic.
Well,
Or
I'm
don't
cool
make
with
me
it
the topic
unless
of the day.
if I'm already in my emotions, don't do it. You can make me the topic if we're just here chilling out and I'm in a good mood. But
I
if
don't. I'm
I
not person. I don't want anybody saying anything negative. Once
if
I hear negativity, I give negativity back, and
if it's T-Rup, it's one thing. But like if we're just teasing each other, that's one thing. Uh, but if you're for real being an asshole, that's a completely different story. Now I will have a problem with it.
it's like once that switch is flipped, it's hard to
I
turn it off.
I agree. Well, yep. Once I feel disrespected, I'm like, oh, okay. But that's why with T-Rup, I 9 times out of 10, I know for a fact he's not being disrespectful. He's just trying to cheer you up and get a little chuckle out of you. But in moments like that, when you feel like shit, you don't want that. You don't want to hear like, yeah, we want to chuckle, but I don't want to hear you fucking making fun of me. That's it.
Situational awareness, you should be able to spot that you're in one of those moods by now, because I'm sure
Um,
you've known each other for a long time. It's quite.
actually, I think it's been 5 years we've known each other. 4 years.
Oh, really? I thought you guys knew each other since like high school and elementary school.
No, no. He was part of a crowd that so he's 28, I'm 34. I just so happened to meet him I threw a Halloween bash, and he came with one of my homies, and
You hit it off.
nonsense. Yep.
That's cool, man.
Cold Buzz says Wu-Tang. Good
Wu-Tang, my
morning.
brother.
Where's Ty this morning? I have no idea. He's probably sleeping.
I figured I'd hang out till someone else pops up.
You know, high pain until it comes unbearable. For the most part, I don't disagree.
When I took the mushrooms, all that fucking shit came back. Everything I buried for fucking 15, 20 years, all of it. I went through my whole fucking life, picked through it all. I didn't like it. I didn't like that feeling.
And that's why I started getting emotional about my grandpa that one night, is because I was tripping, and it all come rushing back, like you said. The door got cracked open on accident,
and it never fucking closed.
and then the fucking floodgates just busted through, and I cried for like 15 minutes that night about my fucking 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
I understand 100%. Yeah, I don't like crying. It's not something I like.
Yeah, but sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes when you cry your brains out, you'll feel better the next day. Like, man, I really needed that. Grant says 90% of life is reactions to your surroundings. 10% is the shit you can't change. And that's the 10% is the part that fucks me a lot of the time, because I can't change it. You know, there's things that I'm like, with all my fucking heart, I want, but I can't have it because I already had something that I fucked it up, or broke something. You know what I mean? You'd never get that back. You can't change the way you did things in high school that would have improved you better off down the line now. You know, you can't do those things. And I've talking about the butterfly effect type thing. I've gone so far back to be able to pinpoint the moment in my life that changed everything, that sent me down the path that I am on now. And this is back when I was 18. I stole some shit from my dad's bedroom. He caught me. I lied about it. He kicked me out.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Once I got kicked out, I moved in with my friend. I met a girl who I moved in with who was a friend. And then there I met my first baby mama. And then I have 3. And then from that baby mama, I met my other baby, my ex-wife. You know, and because I was with her and had these kids, I had to get a decent job. So I went and got a job. So at this job, I met my best friend now of 10 years. And through that, we've talked over the years about doing this and doing that. And guess what? Through doing that, Brain Jerk has been created, you know, and we just keep going. But I can narrow things down to that very moment, one moment that changed. I mean, obviously, there's other moments throughout my life too, but that one moment, if that didn't happen, we wouldn't know anybody that I know now. We wouldn't be friends. Fucking nobody I know I would know now. And I love that type of shit. Like, I'd have been on a whole different trajectory.
Maybe. We're the same trajectory, just different people.
Because I wouldn't have my
you can meet the same people everywhere. Have you ever moved, or do you live in the same town that you grew up in?
So I live in Monroe. I've pretty much, it's a county. So I've not left the county except for when I did live out of state a couple times, you know, because of work, but actually like moved my house and stuff. No, I've only lived in Monroe. I've moved around Monroe, different locations in Monroe, but like growing up, I had to switch schools a bunch. I'm known as the nomad. I've gone 2 years one time. I never stayed in one place for longer than 2 months.
Interesting. I was gonna say if you go around when you move, you'll find a lot of the same people. They won't be exactly the same, but it seems like we're all clones of each other. Like there's no one person that's unique. You can bump into people that remind you of others that are damn near the same person, just different skin.
Yep. And I tell T-Rup and Ryan that all like they have qualities that remind me of my grandpa that just died. Like they had T-Rup's personality, Ryan's work ethic and drive. It's like there's things that I see that my grandpa held that these two like there's a lot of him in them and they don't have a clue about that. I see that. And I'm the only one that can see that. But it's like I feel like that's a little bit of the reason why I love them so much because I see my grandpa in them. Happy Sunday, squirrels. Yeah, but sometimes it feels like I'm stuck and can't get out of my head. Yeah, my surroundings. Okay.
Someone's at a hospital had a heart attack. Automatic has gone back to the hospital with another small heart attack.
Oh man. Good morning, Redbeard. That's no good. I'm
I'm
sorry to
not
hear.
sure what that is, but hope they pull through.
And that's lost time when you know you can't change it. Letting shit rent. Letting shit live rent. Oh, letting shit rent space in your head that causes turmoil. That does
Yeah,
permanent. Sorry. Blech, that was a mouthful.
space. It is written weird.
Melvin says the friendship we develop as adults are a little more meaningful than the ones we grew up with. Yeah, but I agree with you. But at the same time, those childhood, those guys that we grew up with as kids, like they shaped us. They shaped who we grew up, began to grow up to be.
Yeah.
Nuke.
At first, you're mimicking your heroes and people you look up to, and then after enough years, that's just who you are. It's not mimicking anymore.
Grant says 100% Nuke. More open adult friendships versus an adolescent not even knowing yourself. True. That is true because we're just trying to figure ourselves out as kids. You're right. Good morning, Gear Changer. I'm. I hope. I hope your wife pulls through, man.
Oh, automatic is her wife? Is his wife?
Yeah, and then Small Block is their daughter.
Hell yeah, those are some good names.
And T-Rup is Short Bus.
It's all like car racing related. There's
Yep.
car.
Yeah, all our love. I'm sending all my love and energy to fucking you and all that.
Better, man.
She just recently had a heart attack like a month ago too. So
Oh damn.
they were supposed to go out on a Australian outback tour. They bought a new car. They getting ready to caravan and just take a trip around Australia. And then she had a heart attack. And now apparently,
I don't know. I don't know the situation.
I'm just glad they're not. It's you guys aren't on that trip, and she's had these heart attacks, man. For real.
Damn.
Yep, everybody's sending love, Gear. Everybody's sending love. Hit my little corn cob.
Hit your corn cob. I saw that last night. You were bragging about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a big long one, like a 12-inch long corn cob or something like. You said something like that last night. That would be good.
Walking around like Frosty the Snowman 24/7.
Frosted Snowman. Yes, he did have the corn cob pipe. Fucking, I had one when I was younger. Like I want to say 18, 20 range. I had one, and I smoked it so much it burnt through. Eventually the pipe you have to throw it away because the whole middle and inside burns out. But
Grant, that sounds good as fuck. I'm gonna hit this cob real quick. I like them. They'll stay lit if you know how to smoke a fucking corn cob pipe. They'll and you get it lit, and don't take time in between hits. They stay lit.
Eventually the whole inside will burn out though. But
Yeah,
it's cool. You get to pack bigger bowls each time as the corn cob pipe burns out.
And that cob. Gear says thanks. You just rang. She's gonna be okay. Back to a heart specialist. Big thanks for your help. Yeah, always, gear. Always. If I could be there with you, I would. But you're all the way across the world, so here I am in spirit.
Mm.
I was laughing during our wrestling show the other day. Gear was in the background, and every so often our cameras would fuck up and throw Gear to the forefront of the show. It'd be soloed on Gear, and it looked like his ass was butt ass naked drinking beer.
Might have been.
He was shirtless. He probably had some pants on. Who knows? But it for a minute there it was Gear changer. Old 68-year-old man fucking on the fucking. I don't know how old you are, Gear, but old man, gray chest hairs and all fucking. And I look over here up at one point, and he's going because he's across the room from me at this point, getting a close up, and he's pointing at me because I'm in control of the cameras. And he's trying to tell me that Gear's naked on the camera. Gear's naked on camera.
I remember it froze a couple times. I watched it for a little bit. My heart hasn't been a wrestling in a long time, man. Ever since how dirty they did China.
Yeah, that was Triple H.
China so dirty. It was like, I don't know. And I only had cable TV for a little bit of time. There was a time where I got it, and then
you literally smoke a bowl sometimes with a cob pipe. Your words came hard and beautiful. I appreciate you, bro.
what
were we talking about?
Wrestling.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get better camera angles. So I need to get seats that are close up so I can just fuck that hard cam, because it doesn't do anybody justice. We need to get better on that. I'm trying to get better.
Or maybe have that set up for the show for what you're streaming, because that type of stuff has to kind of stand still, and then you can go around, leave the stream, and get more footage with like another device, get some close-ups, and then you can release some clips, 15-20 second clips. You're talking about getting on TikTok, weren't you?
Yeah, we're on TikTok. It's just we don't do a whole lot over there right now.
I don't mess with it either. It's not. I don't know. There's so many young people there.
His pizza videos, his bathtub videos are on TikTok, and we've got some all his good morning cup of tea. Remember we did the morning cup of tea when we first started. I don't know if you were around for that.
I don't think so. I showed up when Manic was on your show.
Okay, so it was before. Yeah, that was before Manic. So before Light It Up, T-Rup would do a morning cup of tea where he'd get on in the morning and he'd give out inspiration or how he was feeling for the day. A little quick, 60 seconds, But then I started the morning show and wanted him to come on the morning show, so then he doesn't have time to do both. So now it's just I'm going to have to get him to do a cup of tea at some point during the day, give us some inspiration. It doesn't have to be in the morning.
Today's Sunday?
Today is Sunday.
Sunday.
Never naked. Gotta keep you wondering. Start calling him Strip Gears.
Gears. Oh, shit.
Good one, man. I've been playing the drone all day. I think that's the new angle for the camera. Dude, you're wrong. The drones bring a whole nother fucking aspect to things, and
that's a game changer.
That would work inside the wrestling arena, though. That would be sick. I wouldn't want to crash it, though. I wouldn't want to crash it into the fans.
Some kid flew his drone up at Disney to take a picture of the castle and everybody, and the fucking family got like in trouble and a fine because if the drone fell and fucking landed on somebody, they could have got sued or some shit. But I remember that being a big deal. Like drones, they want to fucking track them all and make sure they're all 100% trackable.
I've been thinking about two things. I've been thinking about getting a drone. for the camera footage and stuff. But I also been thinking about getting an Oculus to get into the metaverse. I want into that metaverse, man.
I haven't tried it.
We could do our show from the metaverse too. We could do shows from the metaverse. We could get a job in the metaverse and make cryptocurrency and transfer it to the real world, bro.
Cryptocurrency, you don't need the metaverse to make money for that.
But think, how cool would that be? The fucking you're strapping on a video game in a pretty much.
It fucks people up, man. It gives them vertigo.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how driving a car would work in real life after being in a video game not moving.
Like I'm trying to stay away from video games, but I would go into the metaverse.
It does look fun. I don't know how that works with glasses.
People are buying property and land and opening up shops, and like this is about to be. Like, you talk about the next big wave. The metaverse is the next big wave, and if you can, if we can get on there at the right time, like right now, we could grow with the metaverse. You know what I mean?
With me, I just don't know if the future is being able to float around somewhere and have ads constantly thrown in your face. Everything is going to be advertisement. In space, people are going to pay for to have their ads on.
It could be.
You're actually walking in a regular environment in a world where, if they make it look like Player One, is that the name of that movie? Which was a fucking awesome movie.
Yep. That's the future of the metaverse, bro.
Maybe. Next wave of billionaires.
What up, Josh Geisberg?
I was watching Elon Musk talk about that yesterday. Someone did like a 2-hour-long interview with him, and he was actually talking about that same thing. He doesn't like it.
Lake Erie, Redbeard says the metaverse in 20 years will be like controlling robots that do work. Yep.
Yeah.
And then think about this. This is another thing I was thinking about. Okay, so if we could make a metaverse, and it can almost, like right now it doesn't, but eventually it'll feel almost real, right? It'll feel. I don't know how real they can make it, but technology.
The suit on that touches you vibrates all over your body. I mean, it can make it pretty damn real.
So I mean, what if going real deep down the rabbit hole? What if that's what we are?
We're in one of those.
We're already a simulation in the metaverse.
It might be.
Because you could be a metaverse inside a metaverse, inside a metaverse, inside a metaverse, and you would never know.
The multi-universe theory?
Yeah, like The Sims, for example. You know, The Sims can create their own Sims.
I think that's what a lot of these big influencers have been pushing when they're saying take the blue pill. And they're just saying that. They're saying trying to say that we're living in a Matrix-like world already. Or to be woke.
Grant, we can do this. I've got a GoPros. I've got multiple GoPros, and we can do this every time we work together, like real life. And it can even be like we can turn it into some sort of promo for trappers, even at times. You know, like real life.
So
That's very obtainable. Very. Like the movie Surrogates. The movie Surrogates was sick. I liked the movie Surrogates. You went into this virtual world and you controlled a robot in the real world.
If you are in a coma, you have to relearn to use your arms and legs. If you're strapped down in the metaverse for weeks, months, years on end, you're gonna be losing. There's gonna be muscles that you're not using.
Yep, there will be people. Well, and
you're laying down.
You just kind of brought it up. Say you're paralyzed, like completely paralyzed from the neck down. You can't, Now here's a way that you can walk around and see the world and all these things. Now you've opened up a whole new world to people like that.
Well, if there's sensors set up and you have to duck and do all that stuff, move around, they're still going to kind of be limited unless there's like a button they can set to crouch.
And now you got controller, But another thing that
I'd probably be more.
Now is you can control a computer mouse with your eye.
Mhm. Yeah, they got the eye tracking.
Yep. So I think you could do it. It'd cost a lot of money to get like the real advanced one. It probably cost a couple grand for like one that's that advanced. But dude, I'd do that. I would fucking just to be able to fucking. I would do it.
Really weird. You'd have to like have something set up, a auto system reminding you to take that fucking mask off and eat and drink in real life. They have you drinking and eating all day in video games, but you never drink.
In real life. Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
And that's how Ready Player One turned into Ready Player One. Everybody was in same with surrogates. Everybody was jacked in.
Everybody's staring at their phones.
You know, which leads us to the Matrix. Everybody being jacked in and it being a simulation.
That would be fucked up if we were all in little fucking tubes and robots were eating us for energy, growing us old. Because in the new one, they're like, if you fuck with them and keep them fucking constantly at that point of almost interacting, it creates better energy and more energy. And they were almost like torturing Neo and torturing his woman.
Yep. I have not seen the newest one yet, though.
You didn't watch that shit? It's pretty wild.
I'm gonna watch. I'll watch it soon. I was gonna watch it last night, but my daughter hasn't seen any of them, so I was like, "Well, I'll go."
That always bothers. I have a buddy who's like that. I'm like, let's watch the Matrix movie, and he'll be like, oh, I haven't watched the other ones, so I like try to force him to watch the other ones, and we only made it through 2. He was like, fuck it, I'm just watching it without you, man.
So Masshole, he says, "I've worked in the hang on, now I gotta back out again. I got chipmunk."
Oh shit. I'm probably gonna hop in chat anyways. Let you when you get back to your show. I don't know where T-Ruff is though. Slept in on a Sunday, man. He better be at church. He's probably at church. Knowing T-Ruff.
Yeah, knowing T-Ruff, he's gotta be at church.
Gotta be true. But I'm gonna pop in chat and maybe that'll. I think it's this headset.
Okay.
Giving his feedback.
Have a
But
good day.
shit, thanks for letting me come up, man.
Yep, no problem. Anytime. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was that Rosin. Masshole. So what I would do is we would get the video and you'd mute the audio from the video. So then I could put music or something over it. Voiceovers or whatever it is. 100%. So what's everybody's plans today? What are you doing, Masshole? What are you doing, Squirrels? What are you doing, Rosin? But you, Geisberg. I can't see who's all in here, but everybody that's in here. Redbeard. What you guys got planned today? It's a snowy one. I thought it was going to snow all day. It's supposed to snow all night and day, but luckily it just, there's about an inch maybe on the ground. Might de-seed a branch or two. Oh, yeah. Football. What is, oh, yeah, Sunday night for Sunday football. That's right. That's right. Geisberg. So we got a birthday party, a 5-year-old's birthday party to go to in a few hours. Everybody knows him, little Lando, little karate guy in the beginning of the intro. Landon, he's turning 5. He turned 5 on the 1st, and we're having a birthday party, and we're going to be having the biggest Nerf war you ever saw. I might have to strap a GoPro on and or go live for it. I'm being dead serious. Because we're about to have so much fun. So much fun. Green crack is drying. Oops. I think I'm thinking hard. I contacted my family and going back home is not an option. Sometimes it be like that, brother. Sometimes it's like that. Squirrels is painting. Painting a strawberry dropped into water. My first water drops as a professional. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Hope you crush it in the Nerf war. Me too, bro. Them little kids don't have a chance. Happy birthday, Landon. GoPro it. Edit the video. That's probably what I'll do. I had the best Nerf cannon ever. Dude, Landon's got like 73 fucking Nerf guns. Do it. I want to watch. Get some good footage. Oh, yeah. Got nothing but time. Okay, so, yeah. I might even do both. Maybe I'll go live from my phone and set up the GoPros to film. Get some good footage. That'd be real cool. That'd be real cool. Because could start something new even by doing that. Might get a ball rolling. Kick them in the Nerf butts. Oh, I'll kick them right in their asses. Here, I'm gonna drop the link one more time in case anybody wants to come up for the last 10 minutes. There you go. If you guys want to come up and say anything, talk about fucking whatever you want to talk about. Squirrels, you want to come up and tell everybody about karaoke? How was it? I can't remember if you said you did it last night. I believe you said. I was with the kids watching movies and stuff. Who doesn't like Nerf? Right, 100% best toy ever. There we go. Hey, squirrel.
Glitter bombs, people. Glitter bombs.
Glitter bomb.
Yeah, just chilling, Xing, boys. I got my bowl going. Karaoke was literally a blast. I sung my guts out.
Oh man, you're gonna do it again, right?
Oh yes, I might be doing it like every day. I might do it too whenever the mood strikes me, because there's nothing gonna take my peace or happiness. And if I want to feel this, I'm gonna do it anytime I want to.
Yeah, I feel you should do it at least once a week, minimum once a week.
For sure.
What up, Grant? Looking all bushy and froey over there, homie. Looking like fucking dude. You want to know who you look like? Bob Ross.
Yep.
If I wish I could paint like Bob Ross, that'd be sweet.
Really, who you look like even more? Who you look like even more is Luis Pena, also known as Violent Bob Ross.
There's a such thing as a Violent Bob Ross?
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter. He was in the UFC for a little bit.
Oh. I mean, now that I'm kind of looking, I slightly look crazy.
Your facial structure, and he had a little bit froier hair, bigger hair.
But I don't have any more to make froey. Leave it alone.
Hey, it'll get there. Just let what you got go.
The killer clown. What's his name? Silent Bob or
Silent Bob.
Sideshow
Bob.
Sideshow Bob. Welcome to Sideshow Bob.
I technically just came up on the screen to just say anything and leave, but then you had to ask me a fucking question.
I can't wait till you're out of quarantine, man.
I got 5 more. My mom told me till Friday. Why? I thought it was only 5 days. She said Friday, and I was like, no, that's not right. Do your math again. And she goes, you do your math again. I went, damn it, it is Friday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because apparently the symptoms started on a Wednesday.
Okay, so you have to do 7 days.
Plus 3.
I did 10 days.
Saturday.
No, don't pick and make it another day, Shirley. It's Friday. I'm shoving a cotton swab up my nose tomorrow. If that bitch comes negative, I'm outie.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, try it every day. My sister's got a whole bunch of tests, so I might as well try it.
So have you tested yet?
Yeah, I tested positive yesterday. I was going to go to work, and I was like, I should probably just make sure because I still kind of feel like shit. Like there's that looming something office feeling, and the main part of it is in like I want to say it's in my lower back because I don't ever have back pain, but my lower back is the part that's killing me the most. Where it's like, what the fuck? Everything else is fine.
Masshole says Bob Ross is one of anger management's greatest victories. He was a drill sergeant in the military at one point.
Yeah, no shit.
Wicked, right?
And he can be that calm.
Cool.
He just smokes a lot of pot.
Really
not allowed to show you.
Point lock the size
Yeah, acid something. I feel like I need some acid to continue to sit in the garage for 5 days. Gracely, you want to do acid?
I like making sounds.
I really enjoy the show, Josh and Branger. I hope you all grow tenfold this year. Hell
What'd
yeah.
you say, Shirley?
What'd you say?
I like making the noises when you use certain brush strokes because you go. It helps bring the paint to life.
I feel like I would not be able to be in the same room on shrooms while you paint. Yeah, all the noises, the little people in my ears would be going crazy.
I put the paintbrush in my mouth, and then I take another paintbrush, and then I start painting.
What up? It's Nuke's son's birthday party today, too. Happy birthday, baby boy.
It's my nephew's birthday today, too, January 2nd, right? Yeah.
Wow.
I believe his party is tomorrow. I will not be attending.
I know 3 people today here in town that are birthdays.
You'll probably test positive for fucking... There's people that test positive for months.
After that shit?
Say after your deadline, they still test positive because it's in your system now. Now the antibodies are there.
Oh, well, I hope not.
You might not, but people have.
Don't jinx my shit. You know I'm already going crazy. It's been a day. I've actually been supposed to be sat still.
They're doing the lockdown.
I never went and got tested. I never did it.
Oh, I did. I felt like something was off yesterday. I didn't want to go to work and get everybody sick. It was like, I feel like I have this shit. Like the day I woke up Wednesday and something was off. As soon as I opened my eyes, I was like, something's not right. I don't feel normal.
Doesn't feel right.
You taste and smell still?
Yeah, I taste and smell still.
Good.
I think.
That's how I knew I had it. As I lost.
My mom asked me yesterday if I smell weed, and I went, I haven't smelled weed since I was 14. I just smell like it. I'm like, I don't ever smell weed anymore. Unless I jam my nose in a jar, I don't smell weed. I can't walk into a room and be like, oh my God, it smells like weed in here because I'm walking in smelling like weed.
Yeah, your insides already smell like it.
Yeah, it just emanates out of me.
Happy birthday. Yeah, so my nephew turned 5 on the 1st. That's cool. You got the little synchronicities here.
Yeah, I feel like Nuke, you were meant to stay at Trappers, even though I know we're gonna lose your ass.
Yeah, but he'll be back.
That doesn't mean I can't be mad at him all summer.
Fuck you, Nuke.
Yeah,
Fuck you. You're the Sandbar crew, you bitch. You ain't part of Trappers.
Get to the south side, motherfucker. You better get to the water.
You're lucky we've been being so nice to you lately.
Yeah, right. I'm going to be running back and forth this summer, I believe.
Oh, my God. Stop coughing. You're going to give it to us.
No, that's a bong rip. I don't even know if you can see him, but he's dying. He doesn't ever die quietly.
Bong in front of him.
It's the guy I live with, Gracely, and this is how he dies.
He dies every day when he takes
one day he's just going to fall out of that chair right there, and he's just going to stay there because I'm not moving his big dead ass.
Him.
And let me tell you, that chair is so comfortable.
If you're a big person, it's comfortable. When I sit in it, there's little springs that jab me right in my fucking small back.
No way.
Oh, yeah, but big people go around the springs. I sit right up against the fucking springs.
They just feel a little pushing in the cushion.
Yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker. I get 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck this fucking chair.
Music. I don't know what this means, but the PCR test was designed by Carrie Mullis, and Carrie openly stated that it should never be used to test viral infections. So COVID's a viral infection. That's what he's saying.
Yes, so the PCR test was never designed to actually test for something like COVID, but we're using it for it. It's all a big giant money thing. Somebody got
Yeah,
money from the
it's all
at-home test that I fucking used that they had to
Yep.
make. It's all money.
Well, you notice who sponsors
Right.
everybody now. You notice who sponsors every radio station and TV channel now, don't you?
Farm company.
Those
Disney.
the people that are putting out the V word.
Yeah, the people that everyone that owns the big companies are making the money from all this. That's what it was. Why do you think like all the CEOs resigned as soon as COVID hit? They were like, "Oh, all right, somebody else take my company. I got to go start a new one because I got enough money to make $1 billion off this shit."
Yep.
So they backed out of their own companies to go make masks and go create tests and all this shit because they knew what it was going to come to.
I don't
Crazy.
I don't want to say it out loud because people think you're crazy, but I think this whole situation is crazy. Like,
oh, I've thought it from day one. I'm like, there is an underlying thing to this, and nobody knows it yet.
I was scared for the first month.
I was scared for 4 days.
After that, after I was done being scared, I started.
I was hammered for the first year.
You were hammered for the first year.
First year, I drank every day. Probably, I made sure I was drinking.
How many days sober are you now?
Almost a year, or it'll be a year on the 1st of February. It'll be a year.
Nice.
No,
yeah.
Almost
it's there. It's a wonderful thing when you wake up hungry, not thirsty, isn't it?
I like it. I eat my oats.
I eat my oats. I eat my oats all the time.
Come out.
I agree, Masshole. Masshole says, I don't like being lied to. We've been lied to from the very beginning. And that's the truth. The story keeps fucking changing every It's like, what in the hell? And now there's new strains coming out of nowhere. Guess what? Godzilla has grown.
Yeah, no shit.
They had babies, and they're
Hey, there's gonna be another election. You know that, right? There's gonna be another election, and that's where all of this shit stemmed from. Let's see what we can control. There's a reason behind why this is happening, and nobody knows it yet. And it'll happen. Eventually, it'll all be gone. You'll be like, hey, what happened to, remember them 4 years of the Rona? Oh, yeah, that's right. We had to jack up the taxes and get this president in there. So once he's there, we don't have to do it no more.
They stopped supplying
so many theories.
Groceries and saw the panic. They stopped printing toilet paper and saw the panic. They know what's to come. They know what's about to happen. They know what they're about to do. They're just making sure they can handle the situation.
Ants marching one by one.
Yup. Either comply or die.
Well, people always wondered how the Nazis took over. They
just
did.
Like this.
That's how they did it.
You want to know? I also I read a book before. I couldn't tell you what the book was.
You read a book?
Well, I've read a lot of books, but this book in particular said, and I believe it was somebody like
Honey, be nice.
It was like a Henry Rockefeller type character, maybe not him, but one of those type guys. They said the only thing Hitler did wrong was move too fast.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, he would have owned the world.
He would have had the world if he had to. Himself. Yes, of course.
Fucked. That's fucked. The people that run.
The Holocaust was a secret for 3 years before anyone even knew he was killing Jewish people. They had no idea they were even. We got over there, and other people went into Germany and were like, what the fuck is going on here? They found one concentration camp and went, holy shit, this is happening.
This is real.
And it had been happening for years prior to us finding it. So, yeah, if Hitler just slowed the fuck down, we'd probably still be under German control now.
We'd be all speaking German.
Yeah. Blue-eyed, blonde. Wait, what color are they?
Yeah, blonde hair.
There you go.
Blonde hair.
Everyone
else would be in camps.
Hey, you guys might not be here, but I would.
Well, in my defense, Gracely, I was looking at Josh getting closer and closer to the camera as he's got blue eyes and blonde hair. That's why I was saying it, because he was leaning forward. I think I just killed my roommate.
But that's the truth. And then another thing that gets me is like if you watch news from outside of America, or even for that matter, even outside of Canada. Canada's a little less fishy than us right now, but they're still on the fishy part.
Oh,
They-
we're fishing.
Their news is completely different.
Oh yeah.
We're not hearing the things that are going on everywhere else, but everywhere else knows what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
And-
We get to watch all the other shit.
Australia has been on lock pretty much. You know, you can't go anywhere without your vaccine.
Oh yeah,
We-
the UK had standing guards. I played a game and there was a couple people I talked to in the UK. They were allowed to leave their house twice, and if you left the third time, a guard would walk up to you and ask you where the fuck you're going. You either went to the exercise, went for a walk, or you were going to get groceries, and that was it. If you stepped out on your front porch, someone came up and said, "Hey, get back in your house." So
Well,
we
and
had
then-
it easy.
There's another fucking there's a country out there, I can't remember which one it is, but they've got 100% rate, like they're 100% vaccinated, right? They're still getting COVID. How they
Well,
getting
yeah.
COVID?
How is that possible?
Why do you think I didn't get the vaccine? Because one, I never had to, and two, what the fuck am I going to get it for if I still get COVID?
They were about to cancel Christmas because so many people had it. But
Oh yeah.
if this vaccine is supposed to be such a fucking great thing, then why a vaccine is supposed to stop something from happening? That the polio vaccine stops polio.
Yeah, polio went away, didn't it?
The flu shot doesn't stop the flu.
No, it stops you from getting it as bad so you don't die from the flu, apparently. Like, I'm not vaccinated at all, but I'm 34 years old, and other than my lungs, I'd like to say I'm partially pretty fucking healthy, but them motherfuckers are toasty. Your opinion doesn't matter, sir.
Australia has concentration camps. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
They yoink your ass out of society in Australia and throw you in a camp if you got COVID here. You've been contaminated. Get your ass over here with the sheep.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even get to be a part no more. But I wonder if you're better if you, like, pass COVID, do they take you out of the camp? Are you treated nicely in these camps? What kind of food do they get to eat? Any roux?
Fuck off.
You're a past life.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking, I'm like, how bad is this camp? Like, is it just like a big hangout? Are they getting fed well?
No steak and
Nope.
lobster, baby.
Well, that's what dude, that's what I'm saying. This shit is scary. Not even the C word, but what's going on in the world because of it is scary as fuck. All of our freedoms are dying. All of our fucking fears are coming true. 1984 is becoming real.
Or are we being distracted for another, I want to say, 9/11 type of deal? Oh, hey, while everyone's looking here, nobody's looking there. Oh, hey, while they're over here looking, what's happening there?
It's all.
What was our
unbelievable.
distraction when all that shit was going on in 2000? You know what I mean?
Want to know your answers?
No, not really, because I really
Follow the
don't
money.
want them in my head. And if I don't know them, they're not up there.
Follow the money.
Meep says, I remember that. I remember that saying, Hitler moves too fast. I watched Margaret Thatcher interview in the mid-'80s in the UK where she stated, we have learnt to move slowly with our policies. Yep. Harley says, my ex-wives are both administrative RNs. One does legal work, and both said, do not get it. Don't get
Oh,
that.
yeah. I've had people in the
Well-
medical field completely deny get it. They won't get it and have
Yeah.
said don't get it.
These are like doctors and shit that I've
Right.
talked to that said that. And
They're
if
allowed
not
to
getting
be in
why would
that
I?
world. Yeah,
Right.
that's my point. If you're not going to do it, I ain't doing it. Here, let me
Well,
poke you with it.
Yeah.
Isn't me getting over something? Say I get the thing, and then get over it. Now my antibodies should be stronger than whatever fucking the little bit of stuff they were trying to put in me. Because what they do is they kind of give it to you a little bit, so you're
Yeah, that's
your
the
immune
boosters
system
too,
can see
though.
it.
They keep putting more and more of the virus in you so your body can handle it slowly versus smack all at once.
Dude.
Oh my God, you should not do that in the camera when I'm that high. What the fuck,
What?
bro?
What if this is how the zombie apocalypse starts?
I got weapons and I can
Yeah.
shoot a bow.
They hit a switch, and a certain frequency turns on this fucking sensor that they've put in you now, and now that's how the zombie apocalypse starts.
I can't talk
We're
to you anymore.
zombies.
I'm stuck in a house for 5 days. Don't say that shit. Guess what? Hey, I'm not gonna get synchronized into the zombie thing because I'm not. Gracely, if you turn into a zombie, I'm fucking killing you first.
Yes.
They took everybody who was stupid enough to get the
To go get the
vaccine
shot.
and turn them into zombies.
Oh
and now
no, my
people that
family, they're
didn't
all
get
gone.
that-
Grant, I'll be here still.
I got guns.
We'll survive together.
We're gonna have to go kill my family and get the guns.
kill me
They
first.
won't. No, we won't. Zombies don't know how to use guns.
No, yeah, they're just gonna be. We
Well-
just gotta get to them.
That does happen.
Maybe these. You never know. Maybe they're smart zombies. You know.
Hey, I don't know. They seem to care.
Oh my God, you guys, listen. There's parasites out there that if they get into your brain, they can
You're on 'em.
control you.
I love you.
They can control you. What if they've learned to create and
Hey,
manipulate
hey,
some of these parasites?
will you put your hat back on?
No.
Oh my
I can't-
God!
I can't do
Listen,
it. I
are you
can't take you
listening?
seriously.
What if they? What if they've learned how to manipulate and control these parasites? Because if there's a parasite out there that if it gets into a rat's brain, it will make that rat
taste.
it'll make that rat attracted to cat urine, and that rat will fall in love with the cat. So then the cat will come and get you. That's why pregnant ladies, that's why pregnant ladies aren't supposed to do the kitty litter, because it could get into the baby's brain. But anyways, what if they've learned to manipulate and control things like that, and they're stuffing them in us, and that's how the zombie. And even though you're a zombie, you can still be controlled certain ways like that.
So they're government controlled zombies.
Oh my God! Did I just write a movie?
Maybe.
Well, you can just made a movie. Yes, you
Injecting
did.
it parasites into people so they can turn on a frequency and become zombies.
Look what this thought did to my head.
No, your head was already like that. You took your hat off and it was like that.
I was like, oh.
Look at his hair, it's fucking orange. That's why I said I can't take you serious.
Your finger in the stocking.
You didn't put your fucking hat back on. Hey, in a week, I'm gonna find an orange hair somewhere in that kitchen. I'm gonna go, what the fuck,
What
snowman?
the fuck is
Hey,
this?
ain't nobody with blonde hair nobody can say that it was my hair unless it's orange.
No, yeah, anything that comes back, every time there's a hair in my food, is it orange?
I see you guys got a long-haired man wearing no hairnet back there. Yeah, but his hair's orange, lady.
Yeah, lady, that's orange hair. It's not blonde, it's orange hair.
We
Can't
see
you tell
that
the
when we
difference?
plate that motherfucker. We see that when we plate.
I feel like I'm waiting for the government to turn on the frequency now so everyone turns into zombies.
That legislation was implemented to prevent another Hitler. Yeah, one solo Hitler, but nothing's to say that certain people.
What if there's a
controlling the
group
world.
of Hitlers
Like,
and they're the
like,
people
let's be-
controlling our country?
Let's be honest. There is a higher fucking elite group out there. They've owned fucking billions of dollars for the whole lives, family, generational billions. Like, I'm talking like
Illuminati.
stuff. Like,
Illuminati.
you think they're gonna put themselves on the Forbes list as like the richest?
Put down.
Jeff Bezos isn't really the richest man in the world. In real life. That's who they're telling you is the richest man in the world.
Right.
There's people that control the world, that
Oh,
control
yeah.
the direction of where we go and everything.
And our
Bilderberg
president's just a face.
Yep. We're gonna
They're
get
the
shut
ones
down
that
now
just sit
because
there.
we just said that out loud, Ricky.
Yeah, we've talked too much conspiracy theory shit that eventually they're gonna flag your channel.
Later, Nuke.
Later, Nuke.
Well, I hate getting off of here right now, but it's way past that time.
Well, when you're bored later, go back live and I'll get back on and we'll bullshit some more later because I got nothing to do but sit in this wonderful garage right now and smoke weed with this fucking guy because he apparently isn't scared and I live with him, so he's fucking stuck with me.
Grant, make an Instagram because I'm gonna go live on Instagram. If I'm gonna go inside, make sure these kids are doing what they're supposed to do, and then I'll go live on Instagram for a little bit.
I don't know how to do all that noise. You know, this is too simple. My Instagram's gone. I don't feel like making another one.
Fuck.
It's too much work. Well, I did make another email.
Whatever.
There. Make another Instagram then.
Maybe.
If you're that bored.
And
Text me and remind me.
all you got to do is add me. I won't make you add no one else.
I'll just say I ain't adding a whole. I made a whole nother Facebook. And I don't have any friends on there. I just have videos. Sorry,
Yeah,
squirrels.
you never even added me. Somebody asked, Ryan's like, dude, is this Grant? Did he tag me in I was like, no, that's not Grant.
Nope, not me no more. Nope. If it's me, it'll be my name backwards. You'll know.
Meep says that's why I didn't come on. Your channel would have been killed by now. That's funny.
Oh yeah, we were talking some shit. So I was trying to watch what we were saying, but
You see that?
bald eagle.
That was a hawk.
There's always one down the road from me sitting on the wire every morning.
That was an eagle of some sort, but it
Was it
wasn't
a bigger than it was a golden eagle? Did he look like a calico cat?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a golden eagle.
that fucker was awesome.
Or it was a young eagle, but even then they're too small. That guy had a wingspan on him.
He had a lot of white on him, and he was big.
Yeah, we have golden eagles around here for sure, and they're twice the size of a bald eagle. When you see one, you're like, "What the fucking pterodactyl is that?"
There is no freedom of
Today's
speech.
gonna be a good day if it isn't already. I'm sorry, squirrels. What?
There is no freedom of speech. This is somebody else's platform.
Always.
Yeah, somebody is monitoring what we say
You can
before
barely say anything
it
in
gets
your
out
phone.
there.
You can,
Yeah.
Your phone's listening to you 24/7. That little box you say, "Hey, turn on some music." Guess what? She's listening.
Well, yeah, they
Always.
already stole my Facebook and Instagram because they were listening,
Not
and I'm an
only
idiot.
They're not only listening, but they're recording everything you do and say. Even if you don't push post, they still know it.
Yep.
Good thing I don't do any of that shit. I just sit in the garage and smoke weed and go to work.
Well,
They can listen all they want. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm getting off here too.
Peace out,
That's why I
everybody.
do
Love
this,
y'all.
Later.
Thank you for coming in. It was a good
See you.
day.
the money
Hey,
show.
text me later. Remind me that before you go live to make a new Instagram because I'm gonna forget.
Do it right now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a nap.
Later. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
My phone's frozen. There. Phone got froze.